I am an organ donor. Well, not an active organ donor, but I have it marked on my driver's license that if something should happen to me, I would want things that my body is built for me, or I guess parts of my body, to be given to others in the hopes that, my loss of life and the loss that my friends and family might experience is not in vain. I don't know if I've decided whether I want to be cremated or buried, in live stream. I am thinking of live streaming my decomposition, so I may not actually go the cremation route. But there's something that's interesting to talk about here that it doesn't involve death, that I hope does not come to anybody watching this video anytime soon. Cremation, and specifically the creation of implant recycling. So if you, at some point in the future, need to get a replacement, like my grandfather has knee replacements, implants, some people have these components built into their body, not like they're cyborgs, at least today, but technology has made our lives easier. And when you move on, you shuffle off this mortal coil, those implants can be reused. There is an industry around recycling your body technology. And technology has made our lives easier, and certainly, being able to reuse these components, what are you going to... If they're not a part of you, I mean, they're an external piece of equipment that becomes, I guess, a part of you physically, but they're not really you. It's just, it's a component. That's your spirit's not in this component, right? So, recycling these body parts is something that's interesting, I think, to discuss, if only because, technology that surrounds us, that makes our lives better, can be reused. Not just computers could be recycled, not just, televisions, but parts that had supplanted other parts of your body. And now the question is, how would you respond to such a request? If someone were to, say, want your artificial hip, this is not a subject to take in a lighthearted fashion, but, it could save some money for people who need implants. Taking a recycle, would you take a recycled body part from somebody else? Recycled. I mean, a physical. I mean, you couldn't call someone who a used body part, an existing body part. Would you take something from somebody else? And the reason why I'm talking about this today, not only because we wrote this article on Locker Gnome, which I hope you do find interesting, as I absolutely found, because thinking about technology in the body. Would you ever want to be a cyborg? If given a chance to, let's say, replace your eyes with a heads-up display so that you could see and have augmented reality built in to your body, I think it's a matter of time before this starts happening. Humans are going to become infused with technology. We're doing it now in a very limited sense. But I don't know if you guys caught the announcement that Google is working on Googles or like goggles that you can put on, like basically like augmented reality sunglasses, and you can turn your head, and as you look around, things appear in front of you that aren't really there. Heads-up displays are coming in these pieces of technology that we wear on our body anyway. Imagine having that built into your body. It's coming. Maybe not in our lifetime, but it's absolutely coming. Think of everybody out there whose lives have been really transformed through the adoption of technology, whether it's a cochlear implant for those who are never able to hear through natural means, that have given them the ability to hear close to the way other people might be able to hear. I would be lost without this piece of technology. I want a heads-up display. I would totally, when it's safe, and when it's effective, and when it makes my life better, I'm all about being a cyborg. And I'm all about liking this video too, just like this damn Scotsman asks. Kind of like Geordie LaForge on Star Trek. I would be a cyborg. Would you?